What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome back to another comic book video. Alright guys, so it's time for us to jump back into covering more Brian Michael Bendis Avengers and New Avengers. Now guys, real quick side note, before we dive farther into this video, I want to say one thing. I am sick. I basically caught a cold. I went to work the past week when all my coworkers were also sick, and I was kind of like, you know what, there's no way myself can get sick from my coworkers. Of course, they passed their cold on to me, and so now I'm sick. So if my voice sounds, worse than usual, please forgive me. But anyways guys, we're going to cover Avengers number 18 today. Now guys, remember, we are covering a storyline where basically Norman Osborn is going to fight against the Avengers. Now guys, this is Brian Michael Bendis wanting to use both teams, the Avengers and the New Avengers. And so what he did with this storyline right here with Norman Osborn fighting against the Avengers, he said, listen, you have to jump back and forth between both titles to basically get a full understanding on what in the world is going on here in this storyline. Now, last week guys, we covered New Avengers 16.1. Now guys, that was a prelude. That was the first prelude. This book right here, Avengers number 18, this is the second prelude. And so guys, after this video right here, we're going to start covering like 3 books of video and basically get through the storyline where Norman Osborn brings back Hammer and tries to fight against the Avengers. Now, guys, with Avengers number 18, with this being the second prelude, we do jump back in time and we pick up to the point where basically the Civil War is still going on. But the thing is though guys, we pick up at the moment where a fake robot Thor killed Goliath. Now guys, remember, back in the Civil War storyline, Iron Man and Reed Richards, they made a fake robot. And this fake robot was a fake Thor. And this fake Thor killed Goliath, this random superhero. Anyways though, we pick up where S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to clean up the dead body of Goliath. The thing is though, as S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to work on how to get Goliath out of there because he's still in his large form, you do have this random young lady kind of walk around the dead body of Goliath. But the thing is though, she starts collecting samples, and she's not collecting samples to give to S.H.I.E.L.D. She's collecting samples to keep for herself. And it's kind of like, well, that's a little weird. What are you trying to do? Now, we do jump forward in time, but we're still in the past. And the thing is though guys, we now pick up with the aftermath of the Secret Invasion event, where basically all these Skrulls try to take over the Earth. And the thing is though, once again, we pick up with S.H.I.E.L.D. trying to clean up the bodies of the Skrulls. And the thing is though, once again, this same young lady, she starts walking around, basically saying she's here to help S.H.I.E.L.D. out. But the thing is though, she starts to collect samples once again. And every single sample that she collects, she keeps for herself. She's not giving it to S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's kind of like, okay, what in the world are you doing? Like, you keep walking around, picking up samples, and basically putting it inside your pocket. You're not giving it to S.H.I.E.L.D. What are you doing? Now, once again, guys, we do jump forward in time, but we're still not at the present moment, because once again, we now pick up with the aftermath of the Fear Itself storyline. Now guys, in the Fear Itself storyline, I did not mention this at all. The Thing, Ben Grimm, when he was basically taken over by the Serpent, he destroyed the Avengers Tower, the home base of the main team of the Avengers. And so we pick up where Steve Rogers and Iron Man are just trying to figure out where can the main team Avengers stay at, because their home is now gone. Their home has been destroyed. by the Thing. And so, but the thing is though, guys, once again, in the background, this same girl, she's walking around, while S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to clean this mess up. She's walking around, and once again, she is collecting samples for herself to keep. Not for S.H.I.E.L.D., for herself to keep. And it's kind of like, wait a second, what is she doing? She's been here since Civil War, the invasion, and now she's here after the Fear Itself storyline. Why in the world is she collecting all these different pieces for? Now, we do jump to the present day, and this is Brian Michael Bendis saying, listen, since the Avengers Tower is no longer around, the main team Avengers, they have to stay somewhere. They need a place to stay. And the one place they can stay is the Avengers Mansion. Now, guys, remember, the Avengers Mansion is right now owned by Luke Cage. And Luke Cage is the leader of the new Avengers. But the thing is, though, you have Steve Rogers kind of basically tell Luke Cage, listen, we have no choice here. We need a home. Our tower is gone, and you have a whole mansion to yourself. Only 3 of your team members stay here, so you have room. So come on, man, let us also stay here. And so this is Steve Rogers just forcing Luke Cage to accept the fact that the main team Avengers are going to move into the Avengers Mansion with the new Avengers. Now, you do have Steve Rogers kind of call a meeting, and he's kind of listen, guys, after the Fear Itself storyline, we lost a few people. We lost some good heroes. But the thing is though, guys, we need to basically regroup. We need to regroup and get back out there and show the world the Avengers are still here. But the thing is though, guys, you have Steve Rogers say, it's about time for us to get more Avengers. It's time to add some new members. The question is though, who? Now, to wrap up this video in the second prelude of our basically Norman Osborn fighting against the Avengers storyline, we now jump back over to the young lady we saw earlier who was going around collecting samples to keep for herself. And the thing is, she starts talking to somebody and she says, my name is Carolina Washington. And for a while now, I have been collecting different samples throughout the last few events of the superheroes have fought in. Civil War, the invasion, the Fear Itself storyline. And the thing is though, guys, she could have been there for other big Marvel events. But the thing is though, guys, she is saying, listen, I believe that somebody should do something. These heroes are basically bringing so much trouble to our world. They had a civil war between each other. That is crazy, that's wild. And innocent people got hurt. An invasion attacked the earth. And the thing is though, heroes were replaced by Skrulls in that invasion. And we never knew about it. And then we had the Fear Itself event, where Thor's evil uncle basically came back to life and tried to wreak havoc. She's saying all our problems is coming from the superhero world, the superhero community. And she's saying somebody has to step up and finally put them down. And she says, I was told that I can come to you. AIM told me I can come to you for help. And we come to find out she is talking to Norman Osborn. And the thing is though, guys, this last page is telling us that Norman Osborn is not just back with Hammer, that he's also back with Hydra, and he's also back with AIM, that he now has 2 more organizations under his belt. He has Hammer, he has Hydra, and he has AIM. This is him saying, don't worry, I'm here to basically bring the Avengers down. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. Please leave me a like down below and also subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, well, let me know in the comments below. You never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, and I'll see y'all in the next comic book video. Later, guys.